The most rewarding part of my job, I would guess, would be just seeing the students happy after a performance. It's a lot of rigor that goes into the rehearsals, a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, a lot of frustrating moments. But when you see the students, executing, whether it be the music or a drill or a performance overall, and you just see the reaction from the crowd, or they see the results, just like in LGPE, once you receive those superior ratings, it just makes you feel as though every step that you took from the beginning of band camp all the way until now was worth it. And also seeing those students go across that stage, because this is what we're here for, is to graduate and provide those kids opportunities outside of high school. It's a bittersweet moment. You get to know them for 4 years, and then all of a sudden they're walking across the stage. You're happy for them, but at the same time, it's like your best trumpet player. I need you to stay here. But it's a good moment, and it's a rewarding moment for both them and ourselves. I've had students as well as classmates that I've seen music affect greatly in a positive light. I know people to live the street life, but yet at the same time they had a passion for band, and marching band kept them out of trouble. It gave them something to do as opposed to just going home and getting into mischief. Also, symphonic band, even though I wasn't a big fan growing up as a kid, I understood that it was a ensemble to help me get better with my technique. Then I learned to love symphonic band. I was able to equate how symphonic band and marching band can relate with each other and how they can develop each other. And then being a native of New Orleans, of course, jazz was in my blood. So that was another way for us to just stay out of trouble, and just band kept us busy. We had academics, and then every week we were going on a trip. We were doing something, performing at Morris Brown or taking an out-of-town trip to another HBCU. So it was just an avenue for us to do something better, do things for the community as opposed to doing mischief and things like that.
Being a part of the marching band or music in general just creates an avenue for students to be creative. There are so many kids out here who have so much potential to be even more in life, but what music does is it creates another level of education for them, and it also creates discipline with them. It enhances that creativity that they already have, and it gives them an environment to be able to thrive and create wonderful things with their peers that the crowd is eventually going to give them their rating of how they feel, and when they're doing well, those things really do transpire into really great things in their life. One of the things that I want the kids to take away from me is to know that your future is whatever you choose to make it. I am just here to give you the tools that you need to be successful through music, through creativity, and choreography. But the things that I teach those kids, that I instill in them, transpire across any career that they choose in their life, any club or organization that they want to be a part of. Is teaching them how to, one, think on their own, how to be leaders, and how to be efficient in society. So one of the things that really lights my passion is that when I have kids that I have taught that come back, and they might have been one of my troubled kids, and I, at the time, I might have felt like they weren't listening to me, but they go off into society, whether they're going to participate in a marching band or not, they're just really productive in life. And I often get a lot of my kids that'll come back and say, Mr. Willoughby, you know, I really didn't agree with some of the things that you were saying when we were on the field or in band practice, but I just want to really appreciate you for all the things that you taught us, because I've been able to apply those things later on in life. And for me, that's way bigger than any kind of applause that we can get at a game, because I have just been able to plant a seed into our community of something that is gonna grow into a forest or to a harvest that a lot of people are gonna be able to reap the benefits of that. And so with that said, I actually adopt every kid that comes through the band. I sign on to be their uncle, and so all of the kids actually don't even call me by my last name, they actually call me Unc.
Music matters to me because it's a form of motivation for me. Towards the beginning of joining marching band or even just being in high school at all, a reason I even came to high school was for marching band. I would wake up and then I would be like, ooh, like, what do I have to do so I can go to marching band? Whether it was to get good grades, whether it was to clean up the house. Music just meant so much to me throughout my entire lifespan of high school, and I just wouldn't know where I would be without music. As a drum major, my responsibilities are endless. From leading the band to being a leader in the classroom, I just always have to be a leader where, no matter where I am. Even when, we took a trip to Southern University, I had to be a leader at Southern. Leadership never stops being a drum major, and that's honestly very bittersweet. but you know that you're making an impact on somebody's life. So being a drum major, you have an endless list of responsibilities.
I first fell in love with music in, I would like to say, the 5th grade, which is when I started playing my instrument. I started and I didn't like it as much, but as I listened to other bands and better bands, high school bands, college bands, I fell in love with it. Music matters to me because every time I hear music, whether that's a song or a symphony playing or college band swag me at, it just calms me. Also being able to just play my instrument, you can express different things that you can't express verbally to other people through your instrument and playing.
I have been with the Arabian Mountain High School Band for about 9 years. As the sponsor, I work closely with the band director. I ensure that the girls are performing academically in their classes. I make sure that they are well put together for their performances. I make sure that behavior is stellar. I just make sure that the environment that they're in is conducive to learning, because we want to see them grow as young ladies and as dancers. I think music, I heard this I think it's an old adage, music soothes the savage beast. Music, your whole life is encompassed by music, from when you're an infant all the way up into old age. Music matters. It drives everything that you do in life. It drives your learning. It drives how you feel. It drives your emotions. It can make you feel really good. It can make you feel really down. It can make you feel extra hyper. It can really soothe you. So I think that it plays an important role in how we feel, our emotions, how we learn, and yeah.
So I've been dancing since I was 3 years old, and I'm turning 18 soon, so that's about 15 years. I'm technically trained in all areas, ballet, tap, jazz. I grew up dancing in the studio, competitive dance, and then I just got into majorette around middle school, and I saw Arabian Mountain, and I saw the Jewels, and I fell in love, and I just wanted to be that, I wanted to do that, and I did. So yeah, dance has always been a part of me. It's always been my escape. I tried like softball when I was little, and I hated it. I was just playing in the dirt, and so I went and took a dance class, and that's just where I felt most comfortable in a studio, in a dance class. I just felt like I could be 100% me, and I like being able to help others feel that way as well. Music matters to me because I wouldn't be able to dance without music. Like, music is dance. Everybody, as soon as you hear a beat, you start moving, you start dancing. It's just natural to people. So I just feel like music is very important, not only to me as a dancer, but to me as a person.